Volodymyr, welcome back to the program. Um, how much land has been seized back? I think it's increased again since yesterday. Do we have an exact number?
Hello, thanks so much for inviting me. Well, according to different estimations, there are more than 2,000 square kilometers. So this is a huge amount. And at some places, the Ukrainian forces has reached the border with Russia. And if you just look at the map, you would see that it is probably one third of territories that have been occupied by Russians since 24th of February.
So are you
So we
saying
are
that in the last week, Ukraine has retaken a third of the territory taken by Russia since the invasion?
exactly, and
It's
maybe
phenomenal.
one fourth or one third, and we can consider it as a second big victory of the Ukrainian army over Russians since this total war, because the first victory was in early April, end of March. You probably remember this because lots of northern part of Ukraine were occupied by the Russians, and Russians were staying near Kyiv, near the capital. And since then, Ukrainians have deoccupied the Kyiv region, Sumy region, Chernihiv region, the north of the country, and now they are really progressing very, very fast in the northeast, primarily in the Kharkiv Oblast. So basically, we are actually, there is a joke in Ukraine that on the 200th days of the war, there is a 200 day already passed since the total war, since the full-scale invasions. Ukrainians finally taught Russians how to take cities in 3 days.
And in terms of, that fighting spirit that Ukraine has displayed all the way along, how have these progressions played out amongst the Ukrainian community? I imagine that it's revitalized the determination to not only oppose but beat the Russians.
Revitalized, yes, but I would not say that it went down at any moment since the full-scale invasion. The spirit of Ukrainians was very high, and I remember when international journalists were asking me when I was in Kyiv in late March and the city was almost encircled, and they were asking me, right, like, how do you feel? I was answering that, look, this spirit is so incredible inside Ukraine, and everybody is contributing to the resistance and to the fight. People on the front line, or people volunteering, uh, or some other people. A lot of everybody is contributing to the victory. So today, of course, there is just reaffirming the Ukrainians' belief that the victory over Russia is not only possible but is necessary and will come necessarily. And as I said, this is the second big victory. So let's not undermine the first big victory. This is the second big victory, and of course there is a thirst for the occupation of all the territories occupied by Russia, not only since 24th of February, but since 2014.